cold inside, you cannot sit in. And furthermore, you need to show if you want to see inside of me.
Oh, oh, it's so hard to stop in the middle of that song, man. But we are here. We are here. I just want to like say good morning to all of you. And, we're just a few of us, and that's okay because this is like kind of a last minute spontaneous check-in call. And it's mostly for Stacy, our new brand partner. Hey, welcome to the team. It's official. We had a great onboarding, just like what do we call it? Hold on. It's called a oh my God, I can't remember what the Zoom, what we call that Zoom, but there are names for every kind of connect call that we have. And so that was like your qualification call to make sure that you were like qualified to become a brand partner. We were like, yes, let's go. We turned you into a brand partner. We got you started and got you, we talked about what the income is that you want to achieve and how to achieve the very first steps of consultant. We talked about the points and what the packs are worth. The packs are 250 points per pack. And now we want to do some onboarding in terms of like getting you familiar with the Boards app. But I also want to just like reiterate for Chanel. Good morning, Chanel, back from Alaska. How you doing, Chanel? Oh, it's good to see you too, Stacy. And how you doing, Anne? Morning to you. Top of the morning. You look beautiful in that green and that bright color right there. It's so Purium green. Or maybe that's yellow. I think it's green. That's a cool shirt. Loving the brightness of your day. It's like sunny and beautiful, and you're just like bringing it all in. So again, we're starting our fall reset. So Chanel, who's just back from Alaska, she's going to be helping me. We're going to be together leading the classes Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays, and Fridays. It's 8 a.m. So you can join in the workout classes. We just do calisthenics. It's like a 20-minute workout, but we do like a long warm up and we do a wind down at the end. So the whole thing total is probably like 45 minutes to an hour, depending on how much conversation we have, because we just like to chill and we like to hang. So it's like a fun hour together, but the workout itself is about 20 minutes and we have fun.
That's at 8 o'clock
Pacific time. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right.
Is that when you start work?
No, actually, I'm up at 5, so that would be 6 my time.
Wow.
I might make that work because usually I'm like,
no, it's later your time, because what are you, EST, CST?
I'm CST.
Okay, so then 8 our time is 10 your time.
Yeah, it's 10 our time.
Wait, I'm thinking, what? Never mind.
Everyone does that. We always like go backwards in time and try to go forward or backwards.
Right. And just because I've like literally the majority of people that I was working with all the time were Eastern, and now it's been a lot of Pacific people. So now I know both of those times like I know my Central Time zone.
Good. Okay, good. So that'll be easy translation for you. Right on. And so yeah, Chanel and I usually co-lead those. We have music going, we have fun. And that's going to be part of the fall reset. So the fall transformation, I hope everyone found that group. Stacy, you can be in that. Everyone here, when you buy your ULT, all of us, the requirement for any of us to join is to get a ULT and to be doing the program, and then supporting people to do their ULT in the program. So as brand partners, we are also inviting people to join that reset. It's an ongoing, like Azenia said, it's a rolling enrollment. So we just continue to invite people into that. It's going to go for 90 days. So,
and then that's the one you said we can start our 90-day with the group of people we're inviting at any point in time. Is that correct?
Okay. So everyone can continue to enroll into that. And there'll be all our videos will be in the group. So even if they start a month from now, there'll be workout videos in there that they can go back to. Any of these workouts will be recorded. There is like kind of a music issue. So we kind of have like, there's only like one DJ that we found that it's Tala. He's part of Purium. There's only one DJ we found that actually has the copyrights to the music. And so any other music we use gets shut down. like we can't, like I get a strike, like I'm not allowed to upload it to my YouTube channel. So the only ones that are going to be recorded, the only ones that'll be in there are ones that actually have the music that are from Tala. So it could get repetitive, but he has a few variety of SoundCloud mixes. But I just want to make sure that everyone sees. So if you all go to my stories this morning, you can see how I promoted. First, I gave some before and after stories, and then I promoted the fall cleanse. And so it's a series of stories. It's called an arc, when you have like a series of pictures and it all is leading somewhere. And at the very end, I'm like, DM me if you want more info. And what I really want everyone to learn is ManyChat. And have you explored ManyChat yet? Has anyone here explored ManyChat?
Never heard of it, sweetheart. No.
Okay, so if you notice, a lot of Instagrammers, influencers, including Raw, who's a 4-star crown, 3-star crown, they'll say, instead of saying DM me or send me a message or link in bio, they just say, drop me an emoji, drop me a fire emoji, or drop me or comment below, I'm in, or some kind of phrase. And then if you type in interested or whatever they tell you to do, if you type drop that fire emoji, you instantly get a message in your DMs that says, here's the link to more information, or contact, or I'll be contacting you soon, or there'll be some kind of message instantly in your DMs, because it's an automated, AI system.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And so we can do it. You just need to download the app, ManyChat, figure it out, and start using it. So you could be like, if you want the free book, The Toxin That Came to Dinner, say just write, I'm interested, and then you send them the link, and then it's like might be an opt-in page for their email as well, but it puts you in there, it puts them in your world, so you're in contact. It starts contact.
Awesome.
Conversation. Because it's all about starting as many conversations as possible. Every conversation we start has the potential of leading a person to transforming their life. Right?
Absolutely. And I'm going to be building out, like, after I get through, because tonight I've scheduled time to go in and like learn because I've been talking to people, and they just happen to be people who've been having conversations with me about us all being committed to a shift in our health. And those are the 3 people that I was telling you. After I know their availability, I'll set up for a 3-way call for that. And I know they are not available until Sunday, so I'll see what you guys have available to do that. But and then they want to start up, and I told them I need them signed up before my 5 days is up. So they were like,
You have
okay.
10. You have 10 days.
Oh, okay, perfect. Because I was like, I got 5 days.
That's okay. You told them 5. If they're
Yeah.
interested in helping you, they'll do it.
Yeah.
Ideally, they would get in 5 days. That way, they have more time to actually enroll people themselves.
Right.
The sooner they enroll, the sooner they can enroll people, because the points reset at the end of the month. And we want to
got it.
You want to get as many points on the board by the end of the month, and then you want as many partners by the end of the month, because all those brand partners are going to help you get to the next level next month.
Exactly. And I was like, 5 days, and they're like, okay. And I was like, I just signed up yesterday, and then all of us have crazy days today and tomorrow, and they were like, Sunday I can create time, so I'm gonna get them on a 3-way with you guys for Sunday. After I know, they'll tell me tomorrow like what their times are, and then I'll be in the text and coordinating that. And then after I kind of get to that point, what I wanted to ask you guys about was, I wanted to run like a virtual boot camp where I like put information out and invite people to come in and to learn. And then, but I'm gonna be talking about just the importance of resetting their health at a cellular level. And then at the end of the boot camp, to invite them to purchase the services, the products that we have. And then they can do 3-way calls with you guys to know what combo, like how you did with me, Rachel, where we picked what I needed for my health, that kind of thing. So in October, I'm doing a boot camp. That's how I plan on, like, but I gotta get these main goals.
What would you be doing in the boot camp?
So initially, what I want to do is talk to people. My focus is going to be on the importance of putting your health first. And so I want to emphasize that we're coming into the holiday months. And so now is the time to not turn out to be like the traditional, wait until January when you've made all these poor decisions because you're planning on January. So I want people to focus on making health decisions now, little ones that and so at the end of the boot camp, of course, I'm going to be offering our supplements for them to have things. So even if they're making poor choices, after you start making good choices, you tend to make less bad choices.
Right.
So then that way they're prepared going into the holidays. So that's the whole point of the boot camp.
I love that. And you can be enrolling people even before and during the boot camp who come
Exactly.
through your DMs and, other things. So you have several different funnels
Yeah.
going into like
Yeah.
this. Okay, so let me start by first, let me just check in with Anne and Chanel and see, do you ladies have any anything that important or curiosity or questions or anything that you guys want to share or insert to cover in this call as well? Since this is a check-in and call.
I can say that I'm doing a whole bunch of like platform integration right now. I just got off a call with an executive from Gorgeous, which is like a website platform integration software, that links all of your different platforms together. So I was going to ask you
You mean Funnel Gorgeous?
I'm not sure if they're the same.
Okay, go ahead.
It links through a whole website, that we're working with. And so I was going to ask you the name of the AI one that integrates with the emoji again.
Now site.
No, it's the one that Ra's using, we or me or
I'm going to go over that. I'm going to show you I'm going to go over in ManyChat in a little bit. It's called ManyChat.
ManyChat. Okay, yeah. So, that's something that I'm doing right now. So those kind of things are really, my mind is not a technical person and that kind of integration stuff, but
Yeah.
weaving those kind of things in right now is sort of perfect timing for me. So, if there is a new software or app or something that you want us to be using, like now's the time to throw it at me. So yeah, definitely give me that information and I'll
ManyChat
do
is
my best.
I want every single
Yeah.
person here to sign up with ManyChat and to start figuring it out. And I'm going to figure it out too. And I'm going to start using it. And we want to start using that as a way to like
Can we dump the Bitly link then, the one that we're paying $6.99 for that goes to the can we dump that one? Can we replace one for the other so we're not buying two?
What are you talking about? Sorry, say that again.
You know how we have to pay monthly for the link at the link in bio thing that leads to all your different websites and stuff?
I have a free account. I don't know.
Oh, I pay monthly. Okay, sweet.
Maybe I'm paying monthly. I thought it was a free. I think they have a free version and there's also a monthly version. The monthly version gives you maybe more options.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. There's Linktree. There's all different kinds of. There's Milkshake. I think Milkshake is free. Milkshake is another thing. It's just like LinkedIn, but it's called Milkshake. And it's just like, I think it's like mlk.shk or something like that. But if you just type in Milkshake, if you type in the whole world Milkshake links, Linktree or something, then you'll find the website. Chanel, long time no see, baby. I miss you in the glaciers. Look, you got tan. Even in the glaciers, you're all tan.
I think it's just the lighting in here. No, it's so good to be back. I'm so happy.
Yay. Oh my gosh. She was like on this big cruise, which I was calling the snack bar. She's like, let me off this snack bar.
So true. So I'm detoxing this weekend and then ready to start on Monday.
Yes.
We'll discuss. But yeah, anyways, I love you. Good to see your face.
We'll be starting. Yeah. So look at my stories to see what we're promoting as a team. We're promoting the new Fall Health Reset.
Okay. I did make a reel with all the stuff you sent this morning.
What? You're so good.
Well, yeah.
Oh my gosh. So hang on one quick second. Sorry, I just have to send something to somebody real quick.
I'm using our chat just to make my little to-do list. So you guys can ignore me in there.
Sorry, this is time sensitive. I just have to send something really quick.
Thanks, Stacy. I just went over and looked at her stories right now. Done
Oh,
and done.
cool. Yay. I'm gonna do that same thing now that you said that.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
do
let
it,
me,
do it. Get it
yeah,
done.
that's the truth.
Okay. So I'm gonna share my screen really quick, and we're gonna do two little things here. Let's see. First of all, I want to show you guys. Wait, it didn't go there. Hold on. That's weird. My screen deleted all these other tabs I had open. But we're gonna go to ManyChat really quick. Just look at that real quick. So I've logged in. It just wants to ask me a bunch of questions. Close these all up. And you can see there's like, this is the back office, right?
Hey,
Here's
Rachel, we can't see your screen.
oh, really? I shared it.
Oh, yeah.
Let's try again. Can you see that?
Yes.
Yep, now you're up. Mhm.
Okay, so here's the back office for ManyChat. Automation is right here, and then it's trying to introduce me to all these different things. So you can test your automation here with the new, with the practice, so you can actually send a message. So Instagram, somebody makes an Instagram comment, it automatically sends them a message. Hello, welcome to Yoga Space. Have you ever heard about our yoga immersion course? And then they can click tell me more. It starts this whole automated process. And then they click the next step and it sends them another message. And it says choose something. So you can like create multiple, you can make it really complex, you can make it really simple. Here's the link, you know. And so there's a trigger, right? And then the growth tools, and then a sequence. So these are all sequences, like doing email sequences, only you're doing it through chat. You're doing it through the DMs of your Instagram. Okay. And then here's live chat. If you want to like talk to somebody, you can ask questions here. You can have, have a live chat. Let's see, what is this? Veronica. So yeah, so I'm in like conversation with somebody and I can choose to talk to a human, just so you know. So like somebody actually sent me a chat, I think. So this is somebody contacted me, which I don't even know. I guess I like set this. See, so I'm learning myself. I don't even know. But I just want you guys to see, like, here's how ManyChat works in the backside. That's why it's going to take time to figure out. I recommend watching some YouTube videos. And then whoever figures it out the best first, we can introduce it to the group. Okay. So there's that. So we'll talk about that. But what I really want to talk about is, hang on a second, is I want to talk about the Boards app. So let me just bring up the Boards app. So let me actually come share my screen. Okay, can you all see this? Okay, so I just log in, I have automatic login here. So here's my there's several boards. I have many different boards, but here's the Team Alchemy boards. This is my team boards, and then this is the Purium board. So you're going to want both, but right now we're just going to go over team. And so the first thing I want to start with is notice 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 2 twos, right? So this is the whole business. This is the whole business in 4 steps. We do the 4 I's. So the business required is the first step is inquiry, where we start a conversation with someone, however that happens, through a question. Or maybe they see a post, but we start with inquiring. Step 2 is inspiring them with before and after stories. So as soon as we have contact with a person, we're going to start inspiring them with before and after stories. Step 3, and then there's 2, or if they're interested in the business, we tell them before and after stories about health, or we tell them before and after stories about wealth. So there's 2 A's, health, 2 B is wealth. Okay, so we inspire with stories. So step 3 is inform. So these are all I for inquire, I for inspire, I for inform, and then I for invite. invite them to an empowerment call. So we've been calling them connect calls in the past, but I've been calling them empowerment calls. Okay, because we're like empowering people in health or wealth. So the whole business happens in 4 steps. And so you can go into each of these folders and learn more about those steps. But I just want you to remember the 4 I's: inquire, inspire, inform, invite. If you try to inform people about products before they're inspired, you've lost them. You killed a sale. If you invite them to a call and you get them on a connect call before they've been inspired, you've still lost them. They're probably going to say no to a connect call. They're not going to want to get on a call unless they're inspired. Inspire is the motor for this business. Inspire is what drives any prospect to the next step. If you do not have them inspired enough, they will not get on a call. These links will fall flat, and you lose them in your funnel. So you have to do things in order, or it just doesn't work. The other thing is, if you invite them to an empowerment call, you can invite them to an empowerment call early on, but if you don't inspire them along the way, then you want them to finally get to the call having seen a before and after story, and also with some information. The other thing is, if you bring them onto a call too soon and they haven't actually had the information, they haven't been exposed to anything, that call is going to be very laborious for your upline. Your upline is going to be spending a lot of time talking to them. It's going to be like an hour of time. And as you start to grow a business, you do not want to duplicate hour-long calls. You want the calls to be shorter. You want them to be 15 or 30 minutes. And the more you get seasoned, the shorter the calls will be. In the beginning, your calls are going to be an hour long because you're learning. So they're going to be like 30 minutes, an hour long, but pretty soon they'll be shorter because you'll have gotten more seasoned and you'll be able to have them more prepared when they come to the call. So that's what's in these folders. But the most important folders for our business, really, for us being active in our business, are the red flags. I don't know why, but they just stand out. So they're red flags, but it's kind of sad that they're red flags because they're actually like green flags. But anyway, so these are the 3 most important folders. I just want them to be quickly identifiable. So the Q&A Saturday replays, these are all the presentations. They're all the same. All these presentations are the same in that they all have 3 stories of transformation. So 3 before and after stories. They have,
Yeah, Rachel, you know what? Stacy could use those for her boot camp.
yeah. So these are all these stories all of these are the same in that they all have 3 stories of recovery. They have a presentation explaining the products, and then we go over the prices, and we mention the business opportunity. The business opportunity is not mentioned very strongly in these calls because these are like leading with the health, but they are mentioned. This very top first one is the most generic. This does not talk about any specific health issue. This is more like talking about why we all need to detox, because we have glyphosate, we have toxins, we have environmental toxins, we expose to metals, all the reasons why anyone should. So this is a generic one for like anyone, whether they're healthy or not. Because some people are going to come to you, they'll be like, I don't have any health issues, but you're like, well, you should still detox. Why? Here's why. If you want to live a long life and you want to prevent sickness, you want to detox. So this particular video is called Detox and Nourish, and it's called The Myth of Aging. So this is about detoxing and nourish to like prevent, to help us stay younger longer and to live longer lives. This is one video that's different than all the others. This is, this is basically a 30-minute video that explains how to do the transformation. This is the only video that's different than all the other videos. So just know that this is just a specific video that's how to do the 90-day. It's the only video that explains how to do the 90-day, and it's like 25 to 30 minutes long. You can give it to them after they sign up. So we'll send this to you now. Kristen can send this to you right now. All these videos are, sorry, go ahead, Stacy.
Oh, no, I was going to say, and I have access. They made sure I had access to board so I can jump in there.
Well, once you've downloaded the app, this is your app.
Okay, so I already have the app, so I'll just go into the theme.
Okay, good. So Kristen, I think, sent it to you this morning. So all the rest of these are topics. So they're all the same as this, except that instead of just focusing on why you need to detox, it's like, here's how to detox for Hashimoto's, menopause, multiple sclerosis, eczema, diabetes, stomach pain, alopecia. This is actually a very general call with a lot of different things. This one's like, it's got a lot of different stuff in there. Here it is. This one talks about stomach pain, alopecia, heavy metals, pathogen, hair loss, Hashimoto's, detox symptoms, etc. So you can look, there's Alzheimer's and dementia, here's one in Japanese, here's acne skin, MS, strep, cancer, root cause, digestive issues, IBS, GERD, etc. Here's about how to become vegan, plant-based summer. Here's the womb body, everything related to the womb, every single stage of life for a woman. So that's what's in here. This continues to grow as we have more Saturday calls, but right now we're on pause, so there's plenty that's here. And then here's a PDF, The Toxic That Came to Dinner. You can send this to people. You can use this as a hook. Who wants a book? Who wants a free book? The Toxic That Came to Dinner, learn about how to detox from glyphosate. Oh, you want this free book? Here, I'll send it to you. Now they're in your DMs. You started a conversation.
Hey guys, I'm gonna go. I love you.
Love you, Zuber.
Cheers, cheers.
Cheers. Thanks for being here. So all of these are the videos that you can send people who have any of these issues. So this is the presentation. So this is basically Inspire, step 2, Inspire, and it's step 3, Inform. It does both step 2 and step 3 all at once. Now, some people will watch a whole video. Some people will take weeks to finish watching it. Some people, you have to keep on them. Did you watch the video? Did you watch the video? Some people will never watch it. And it's okay if you figure out those people are not going to watch the video, just get them on a call. Just make sure you've sent them some inspiration. So when we talked about Inspire, step 2, Inspire. If you go down here to Inspire, right, step 2, you're going to open that folder and you're going to find all kinds of before and after stories. These are literally you can send a person 5 of these, just pictures, and they'll be interested. You're like, oh, check out this, check out the skin, check out the eczema, check out, losing 80 pounds. You just send them 5 pictures. You always want to send 3 to 5. Get them inspired in 3 to 5 ways. So these are all people on the team. So you can say these are people who are actually part of our team. These are real stories of people who actually are part of our team. Every single person here is on our team. That's another way to send those things. You can poke around in here and start to learn what's in here. But what we want to do is start your launch. We want to create your launch. So you would go into event flyers and videos. So this very first one is like step 1 right here. You don't have to do it because I'm showing you. So you can go into launch event flyer examples. Now you can launch a business for health and sustainability. You can invite friends to come learn about this. You can launch by having a business Zoom where you're inviting people into the business. Or let's see, how do I get back? Or you can go into here, launch event flyer examples. So here's health. If you want to lead with health, then here are 2 health related ones. These are exactly the same. They say the same thing. They just look different. So you can choose your own adventure.
I'm really excited about this, Rachel, because even this morning when I was texting somebody that was asking questions about a cleanse, like I go back and forth in my notes of like all the details and all the information to like answer the questions the right way. So I go to my notes, I copy paste it, and then try and fix it so it like matches like what I'm trying to explain to them and like lead them into like the 90-day or a 30-day program instead of like the cleanse. And so I find myself and then trying to find the stories. So it takes time. So this is like, I wish, like literally I was thinking this morning, why can't it just be easier, just to like 1 click? So I'm super excited about this.
So which thing are you referring to? Like what would be your...
Words app and like being able to find like the word, like the automatic responses.
Oh, yeah.
I'm always trying to look for the correct words for like each customer because everybody is different, but I think I'm so excited about this.
So what will you do differently now that you know about this? I didn't know you didn't know about this.
No, so I'm just gonna click onto the boards, like like when we're texting and you can click into the boards app area. Then I'll just do I'll just click on the different responses instead of going
Are you talking
to
about
my saved responses and my notes and going back and forth, like copying and pasting. It takes me so much time. So this is gonna save me a lot of time.
So which part are you talking about? Are you talking about like the scripts here? Are you looking at the scripts?
Yeah, the scripts. Yeah, the scripts.
Okay, cool. Because we're talking about event flyers, so I was trying to figure out like what you saw in there. But you're
Oh,
looking at,
sorry.
are you looking at step 1 in choir scripts? Is that what you're looking at? And all these.
I'm gonna start using those and the event flyers too. I need to really utilize the boards app a lot better.
Well, what you should do, Chanel, is have an event, have a Zoom.
Yes, I
Like,
need to do.
have one in like 5 days and like invite for 5 days. That's what we're doing with Stacy. She's gonna create. So Stacy, what you're doing is you're gonna decide on your launch, decide on your date. So what date would you like? What date and time would work for you?
So I am thinking next Saturday because my other 3 people I'm gonna have onboarded before
So-
this.
So next Saturday is gonna take, or this Saturday.
No, so I'm gonna have my 3 people talk to you on Sunday. I already know they're gonna come in.
So
They
this,
just
so this Sunday, we're gonna enroll your 3 people.
yes.
So
Well,
we're
no,
gonna have a
they're
Zoom
gonna-
for people this Sunday.
yeah, we'll have actually that's what I'll do. I'll put them all together on a Zoom. And then I know they're enrolling like Monday or Tuesday because I told them within the 5 days.
Okay, so what day, what time on Sunday?
I gotta check with them tomorrow. I told them I'd follow up with them Saturday. They'll lock in, and I told them give me times because I'd have to check with you guys on your availability.
See if they're available in the afternoon on Sunday.
Okay, cool.
Afternoon, my time.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
that'd be perfect. That's
Alright.
gonna be good for them, I know. So we'll do.
Perfect. Now, when do you want to do a launch for more people that they can invite to as well?
Now that one would be
Tuesday the 19th, Wednesday the 20th, Thursday the 21st.
So the challenge that I have is all of these people are very active evening people. And like all of us have literally stuff going on every day. So I was originally thinking Saturday the 23rd, but when
Okay.
they signed up, Saturday the 23rd.
So that's your day 9. That's cutting it close for you, but it would be good for them, and it'll still help you get to director fast. So you'll have already probably hit consultant by then, and
I
so
will.
this will be helping you with your director run. So Saturday the 23rd, what time?
Let's do 10 your time. So that'd be noon
Okay,
for them.
perfect. So we'll do Stacy,
Mhm.
launch Zoom. Let's get that on my calendar. Okay, it's there. Okay, perfect. And so we're gonna do Saturday the 23rd,
Mhm.
and that's gonna be because you started on the 14th, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's your day 9. So
Okay.
you want to make sure consultant by the 24th. You have till the 24th to like enroll. Enough
So-
people to respond.
So a quick question. So my 3 people will make me a consultant, right?
If they all get the ULT.
Ah, okay. Then I'm gonna work on
But
that.
it's points. They have to want the 90-day.
Say that again.
You want 3 people to order the 90-day.
Okay, and that's the one that I got, right? Yeah, that's the only one I talked to him about.
That's the only one you know, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so okay, good. So they're gonna enroll on, so we're gonna have a conversation with them this Sunday, and I'm just gonna put 3 p.m. tentatively or 4 p.m. I'm just gonna put you
Yeah.
on. So I
Yeah.
have just I'll put Stacy with a question mark time.
Okay. And then it'd be me and my team doing the Zoom with you on Saturday, the 23rd. And then, so after I have my 3 ULTs, what's my next goal from there?
As many, at least another 5 by the end of the month.
Got it. Got it.
And then that'll get you to director. But if you're
Okay.
if your people each enroll 3 people, by the end of the month, you'll hit director anyway.
Okay, cool. I
Whether
want to
you
hit
enroll, whether
director
you
soon.
enroll more people or not, they will, if they all enroll 3 people by the end of the month,
Mhm.
that's gonna be 9 more people on your team.
Cool. Will do.
Hit the ground running.
Yeah, I'm just tell everybody go get 3. That's gonna be my I get 3, you get 3, we all get 3.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna train and we're gonna teach them how.
Okay.
'Cause not everybody might be as easy, it might be as efficient as you in knowing how to get 3, but we're gonna teach them.
Yeah. Like one of them I know she's a fitness trainer. So she is gonna be like no brainer for her. The other 2 will need training for sure. They just know that they want to focus on their health. But like, so a prime example I can tell you, I was talking about how I'm going to start getting people primed in social media. So a lady who has been talking to me about having a social media presence just because of my brain aneurysm, she was drawing out to me about how I was talking about my health and how I needed to shift my language and talk about other people. So that was already very helpful. So those are things that I'm already starting to make the shift, which I know will help me in this part of our business.
Great, beautiful. So let's talk about this boards for a second, because now that you've got your launch, I want you to see the launch script.
Okay.
Right here, do you see my screen?
Yep, I see it.
Okay, so here's an example. And Chanel, are you listening too? Have you heard this before? So here's an example. Hey, Nancy, I hope you're well. I wanted to let you know that I'm starting an online health and wellness business and I'm having a virtual grand opening via Zoom. I wanted to invite you to come join me. Maybe there will be something that can help you, or maybe something for someone you know who you could refer to me. Either way, I would love to support you and would love your support. It would mean a lot to me to have you there. There will be a nutritionist. Now, this is optional. There will be a nutritionist, me, educating us, and 2 friends with incredible health transformation stories. Your upline, Kristen, and
Michelle.
Michelle. If it's relevant, you can say one recovered completely from Hashimoto's, anemia, and adrenal fatigue, plus lost 25 pounds, and now she's a fitness champion. And or you can say another story. You can say Kristen's story. Say someone. Yeah. Would you like to
Cool.
join me on blah 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 date and time, Saturday the 23rd? Now,
Awesome.
I'm concerned about you pushing it too far out. Because I'm afraid that the people who are interested, if you have it so far out, they fall off. When they're first
Okay.
interested, you want to just get them on a connect call as soon as possible.
Right. So this
That's why our launch Zooms are usually 5 days after you start, because when people are excited, they're seeing your videos and then they're like interested. You don't want to have them wait too long.
I follow you. And so to that point, then on Sunday I'll do this kind of Zoom, because then I can invite people into that, which is coming. So then more people could come. I was just so like laser focused on getting my 3 people, and I already knew people who just happened to be having health conversations. That is, like I said, how I came into this, like this was all like literally in alignment with where my life was going. And so when Michelle showed it, it was a number. I was like, this is what I've been looking for. So I know that my situation is not the norm because of just where I was. So I will, now that you're saying this, so I'll use this to invite into Sunday. So I'll get with all my people, lock in the Zoom time so I can start inviting people into that on Sunday. And then I just know that my 3 are for sure my 3, but then if more come, then awesome.
Yes, beautiful. Okay, good. Here's another example. Hey, Sheila, I'm reaching out to invite you to this health and wellness group reset I'm hosting for spring, whoever. Well, I've seen so many people benefit, including myself, if that's true, if you've already done that, right? With more energy, deeper sleep, improved digestion, and even recovery from autoimmune issues. Since you're so into health or whatever, or you've been struggling with X, just examples of things to say. I thought you might want to check this out and join my virtual healthy happy hour to find out what it's about. Would you like to learn more? Or if you want to invite people into the business, which is always a good idea. Beautiful friend, how are you? What have you been dreaming into your life this year? I wanted to reach out to you to make sure you saw this event invite that is today, or whenever, right? This community has seriously changed my life and has been the answer to so many of my prayers, personally and professionally. The event is free and is designed to help folks overcome any limiting beliefs around money and abundance, clarify visions and dreams, and educate folks about how. This is actually not what it's going to say. Hold on, let me edit this. Let me edit this. And the offer we are part of. There's no pressure at all to join the offer we are part of. It is merely to let folks know about a really amazing way that many beautiful souls are making money online in a way that is good for people, that is good for people and the planet, and is also highly profitable. If this is something that calls to you right now, I'm happy to share. Either way, wishing you a happy, so many blessings, etc. Okay, so that's just an example. If yes, send them the date. All right. So this is just an example of what's possible. Oh, done. Okay. So just these are some scripts. You can totally change each of them to make it more in your voice. These are just some different voices, so you can just hear that. If they are interested in the business, you're going to send them this flyer. If they want to come to a business Zoom, which is a different Zoom, we do a different presentation for the business than we do for the health, but we do mention the business when we talk about health, or you can just send them one of these. So you got to decide what kind of launch party I'm going to have. Am I going to have a business forward one or a health forward one? So since you have 3 partners interested in the business, you could have it be a business one, and or whatever you want to do.
Yeah. So that's a really good point, because the initial one.
Oops, lost you.
So the company is HHWEE, which is Humphrey Health and Wealth Empowerment Enterprises. I established that. I just didn't do like the I-9 and all of that for it. So now I'm gonna also build a social media, Facebook page and all those things, so I can build my business into that. That way I can point people somewhere for getting this information, and it's not, they'll see it on my page as I show my testimony of my transformation. But when I want to talk the product, I want it to be in that platform. That way they're coming to see it and they don't feel sold on my personal page. They see it as a part of me and my journey, and then they're drawn to, what is that? How do I do it? Kind of thing. Instead of, oh, I'm telling you, you should go get this, because the reality is people think you're always selling them, even though it's something that they need. I want them to be
magnetic attraction is what we teach.
Yeah. I want
That's why
them
we
to
don't
be
talk about product.
right.
Tell
Exactly.
stories only.
Yep. So, and I want that platform. I want to share that information in there, and then share out to it, because I want to drive a lot of traffic in there. And that's the page that I want to run my my challenges in also.
Do you use Facebook too?
Yeah. So my Facebook is the exact same. But I'm gonna build this Humphrey, the HHWEE. I'm gonna build that. I've got a guy helping me with that, and then I'm gonna run challenges, and even if people, like, I was thinking about too, walks that are coming up, if we got our t-shirts and things like that, ways that we could represent, you know what I mean, in health initiatives and things. I was thinking about that.
I'm following you now. I think my friends is full and maybe yours is too, so I wasn't able to add you as a friend.
Okay.
Um, It looks like you have a lot of followers. You have like almost 2,000 followers.
Mhm.
How many friends do you have on Facebook?
I have, let me go into it. Cause like, and that's why I was telling you, like, I'm gonna be going out here to say thank you to all these people who took time to say happy birthday to me. I haven't even gone back to do that yet. So my friends are, let's see.
What is this? Collaborating Sisters and Brothers, day 66. Want to create live streams like this? Check out StreamYard.
So my friend Roz, she's been doing this 100 days um
Hmm.
of kindness, which is something that I can do also with health and wellness. But so she has a book by Tony Evans, and then we come on a Zoom, but she runs the Zooms through StreamYard. That way StreamYard, she can put it on multiple platforms. And so we come on, and when you come into the StreamYard, we're in kind of like the studio in the back. And then when we are there, we're preparing to come on together. And then when we come on, we are reading the book, and then we're giving our takeaways and we
What
talk
book?
about it.
The Bible?
It is 100 it's 100 Days of Kindness by Tony Evans.
Oh, it's a book.
And
Okay. I didn't understand what is the concept here? Okay, got it.
yeah, it's a book. So we're going through the book.
Kindness movement. Okay, got it.
Yeah. And so I called it kindness movement because that's really, and the topics are phenomenal. And she doesn't have a lot of engagement, but there's loyal people who come, and I think there's probably a lot of people who do the replay, but I don't think she looks at her analytics. My friends is 1,796 friends.
That's a lot. So so let's go over to your Instagram. You were saying that you're going to create another Instagram page?
I'm gonna create another Facebook page, which will then, I can make it Instagram as well, just like my Facebook page is.
You say page, so you have your Facebook profile. Do you
Uh-huh.
need a Facebook group?
Yes, that's what I'm gonna make a Facebook group.
Okay.
But it's going to be actually it's going to be designed as a page. Page. So what's going to happen, it'll be open. And anybody, it'll be searchable.
So
And
it's not
then
private. In other words, it's not a private group.
right. It's not going to be a private group. And so it's a place that I'm going to create community. And so one, I'm getting ready to launch like in the next couple of days, and that's around the call that I'm doing tomorrow. I do it once a month. I've been doing this since 2021. It's called Whoa, Women of Action. And once a month, I come and we talk about various topics that are, whether it's health. This month is health. Last month it was let me see what it was last month, but it's a different topic every month. And so way it was originally put together was a friend of mine had challenged me about parenting. So we initially started it saying that we were going to pray for our children. But then as we started and we were like, we are the children of God. We, before we can give out, we've got to be filled within.
Totally.
Yeah. So we started serving in that capacity.
Nice.
And then it's literally been once a month. It's always the third Saturday of every month, so everybody knows when it is. But then and so
how many people come to that call?
Probably about 15.
You invite those people to your healthy happy hour?
Oh, I will. I'll definitely do that. So what I'm gonna do now that this, I'm gonna tell them, hey, and then tomorrow I'm going to share some additional nutrition information. Come on over here, get this information. And so I'll do that in that capacity. But so my friend who I co-lead this with reached out to me in April of 2021. When she did, it convicted my spirit so much, Rachel. I was like, okay, so we launched the call May of 2021. Then April of 2022, I had the aneurysm. So they had the call, prayed for me, and then I was still in the hospital in May. They were praying for me. Then 2023, we're like, oh my gosh, who would have known that a question would have led to something that a year later you guys would literally be praying for my life? Like, so incredible.
Oh my
So,
God, it was amazing.
yeah. So our community, like, we literally do life. And so here recently, like I told you, the health thing has been conversation. And so one of my friends who has a walk group, I'm inviting her to come and talk. And then I'm going to talk about how, you know, you have to also feed your spiritual body. And when you take care of that, you tend to make decisions to take care of your physical body. And then we need to be physically and spiritually strong to do the work for the people that we're called to serve. And so that's going to be tomorrow's call. And then, like I said, that then I will, now that we've had this call, I will invite people into Sunday's Zoom to get, hey, if you guys want to learn more about the importance of making health a priority, come here and learn from people who have been focusing on diabetes. My friend who co-leads this with me has sickle cell. She's such a skeptic. Like, if she thinks there's any cells, she'll be like, oh my gosh, you know, she's just that kind of person. And I laughed at her because she invited me to this Proverbs study, which has been phenomenal. And she was like, yeah, she was like, I dropped out of it because they offered a community that was $31 a month. I was like, girl, it's $1 a day. Are you kidding me? Like, you. And so her mindset, she'll get there eventually. She'll realize that she's, you know, she's just binding herself up. But that she will be somebody that after she
Does
sees
it help
me,
her to know where the money's being used, what it's being used for?
I think she has some growth to do. I mean, that would be
Get
good.
some money blocks, yeah.
Yeah, like it would still be good to let her know, but she's going to listen through her filter of, she's pretty sure she knows everything. And I talk to her about that on a regular basis, because even when she listens to my pastor, which is also her pastor, does what he calls Woke Wednesdays. So he does this talk on Wednesdays, and he's so authentic and transparent. And
Is it online?
yeah, it's on Instagram. So I'll
Well, yeah, tell me about it.
yeah, I'll tag you on it. And he talks about like raw, like he was just talking about this, I think this last week. He said he was talking about the difference between Christians and followers of Christ. And he was like, that's been a breakdown. He was like, because people who have been basically religious social clubs are preventing people who want to follow Christ from actually following Christ, because you're up here doing this religious behavior. And so she was, yeah. And so I think that
I got full body chills.
I'm telling you, so that might have been the week before, because she called me, and I haven't talked to her this week. So she called me and she was like, Christians are followers of Christ. And I said, you need to go back and re-listen. And I said, because no, they're not, you know. And I was like, that's the concept, but he's talking about what's actually happening. And so she had a block, and I knew she wasn't going to get past that, because how she sees it right now, how she
got triggered, she got offended.
Yeah. And here's the other thing, like right now she's been having some challenges in her body with her health. And I really believe that as she stops, because one thing I've helped her with, I'm very authentic with the Lord. Like, I call him my homie Jesus. I say what I gotta say unapologetically, no filters, no nothing. I'm like, he knows my thoughts anyway. So
right?
what, I don't have to front, you know. And so
Love it.
yeah. And so
that's great.
when I went through my process, you know, after coming out of the brain surgeries, etc., she was like, and I was telling her how I was telling God I was frustrated, because I'm like, dude, how am I out here with no money? Like, I serve these people, like, send somebody to help me, seriously. And then I had to shift my prayer, and I said, God, I'm in such a desperate place that I need you to block anybody who is not for me and only open the doors for people who you've called to help me in this season, because I won't be able to tell the difference. God, I'm so desperate, you know, but I don't want to partner with anybody who is not going to bring a blessing. So I specifically prayed that. And so she was like, well, you know, God's going to be there. And I said, that's nice in Christianese, girl. When you have to walk this thing out, it's different. And so now she's in a
I love you.
health place.
I love you so much.
I'm telling you, I'm like, I just believe in keeping it real. And that's one of the things that I told her, I said, here's the thing, the Lord saved me. As long as I'm good with him, everybody else will find their place. They'll be all right. I just, as long as I get it right with him. And anytime I don't get it right with him, he lets me know. And I share those stories. And that's one of the things that he told me. He was like, you need to share this because you already know that I've kept you. You already know that I'm with you. And so you can't be worried about the opinions of others. Do the work. And I tell people about that struggle of sometimes I just don't want to do what he's telling me to do, even though I know I'm supposed to do it. And I talk about that struggle. So now she has finally grown to the place where she will start talking about that. Before, she used to act like, you know, the good, oh, I don't ever get angry and all of that, you know, lies, just lies, you know. And so I had to tell her, I said,
He's
that's
like in denial of herself, right?
Truly. But now she's starting to open up and she's starting to see. So I know she will look at this eventually, but she is in that evolution. Like she'll
have to see enough inspiration.
She will. Yep.
And that's what the sales part, you know, we talk about this in terms of sales, all it is we're like inspiring people until they overcome their own blocks and then they see the possibility.
Exactly. And I'm really big about that with people. I can't remember, this was from a movie, but somebody quoted, if you argue with your limitations, then you get to keep them.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. And I'm like,
argue for them. If you argue for your limitations.
Yes, if you argue for your limitations, then you get to keep them. I don't even know who said it, but I was like, that thing right there, because that is sometimes where people will go. And I will tell them that after, if we're having a conversation and they just choose to stay there, I'm gonna let you stay there. I'm gonna keep going, you know, but anytime you're ready, I'll come and help you along. But you got to be ready. I am not carrying you, not doing it. I'm big on that.
Okay. Well, it's like the 12-step program. I mean, people don't get helped unless they want to help themselves.
Exactly.
When they're ready, then all kinds of people are available once a person's ready.
Yeah. And I tell people all the time, I'm one of the biggest hardheads. So I get it. I get hardhead behavior. I can call it out. I can see it before it's there because I'm one of them, you know. And I said, that's why God allows me to just tell all of my stuff. He's like, just tell them. And if I did it for you, obviously there's hope, you know. I'm like, listen, I'm telling you. And so, and since yeah, and I'm like, since I've shared that, she's making progress, but she's still very like held in her strongholds.
Yeah. Cool. Well, we'll see what happens with her.
Oh yeah. I'm not even like, she'll get the invite that everybody will get, but I would never just directly invite her because she's not ready. I want
to share my screen with you because I want to go to Instagram actually, and I want to talk about. So I'm looking at your Instagram. You're obviously, Facebook's the place that you've spent the most time.
Yeah.
Build up your Instagram. You're gonna need to fill out your bio, and you're gonna need to like really. Oops, hold on. You're gonna need to create. Hold on a second. I'm gonna go to. Can you see my screen?
Yep. I'm watching.
So I'm just gonna give you an example.
Okay.
Oh, here's Chanel made a video. Let's see what did she do? I can't hear it. Oh, here it is.
The only person you are competing with is yourself.
Oh, nice.
There is no other competition. Each day, the only intent you should have is to be better today than you were yesterday. With each week, each month, and each year, the goal is to become exponentially better than you were before.
Yep.
That means that.
So she made a reel out of like everything that we just created.
I love
One of the
that.
greatest gifts you could ever receive is the opportunity to challenge yourself. When you're committed to personal growth, the only person you are competing with is yourself.
So good.
Yeah, that is super good.
So let's look at her because I've been working with her a little bit on her bio. I want to see. Okay.
Okay.
So this is how you do it. She's got 6,000 followers, so she knows what she's doing, right? So the
Right.
first half is Chanel Love, and then you have a spacer, and then you put your title.
Okay.
I've been working with her on creating her bio and her identity. So she's an intuitive life coach.
Okay.
And then she puts a list of like the things that she helps people with. Life coach, weight loss, health coach, proteins versus aminos, why they are and what so optimal. So she's like basically she loves talking about aminos.
Right.
And then it has her link tree.
Okay.
Her link tree are you familiar with Linktree?
Yeah, I'm familiar with that. I've built nothing on my social media. Like,
Okay. Well,
I'm
we're
just
gonna
out
help
there
you.
social. Yeah.
So say $50 on your first purchase. So she just go ahead and puts all that. So these are the different products, right? She
Mhm,
has
mhm.
some people, and I'm gonna have her take this out. This needs to go. 10-day super deep. That's just like gonna deter people from understanding the 90-day.
Got it.
90-day fit for summer challenge. Let's see where this takes us. Okay, this takes her straight. So she's got products right on her page. I don't recommend that, but it's okay.
Right.
Need sleep. She has a small product. It's like, here's one product. So it just kind of gets people in the door. So then you get their information.
Right.
Oops. So we're going to take this out. The ultimate lifestyle transformation is just the 30-day. This is the 90-day. And
Okay.
I'm just going to have her take that out. But anyway, I don't recommend having even products in your bio, except for like
Okay.
maybe 1 or 2.
Right.
I position myself as a business coach because I want brand partners.
Right.
So if we look at mine, just so you can see,
Yeah.
I've kind of got several platforms, so it might be a little bit confusing, but I still want to show it to you.
Okay.
Oh wait, all I have to do is go to my home, the profile.
One of the greatest
Okay, so I said guiding holistic spiritual entrepreneurs to create, launch, and scale their business to 6 figures. See, so I'm presenting myself as a health and business coach together. I have a balanced message. I have also, created a program, so I have that. But when we go to my link tree, and let me just also just show you like how I present myself.
Okay.
Holistic business mentor. I don't have nearly as many. I have half of the followers that she does.
Right.
Which doesn't matter because it's all about engagement, right?
Right.
And then I have all my highlighted stories, which are specific. I've got one that's all, here's my story, tells my story of like recovering my health, and then I've got all this stuff. So if we go to my link tree, oh wait, did we go to my link? Let's go to my link tree. So I have a Facebook group that's a business sanctuary for creatives. I also have a fundraiser for a woman on my team who has bone cancer. And then I've got some low ticket things. Things are just like get people in the door so they actually just like, so I see that they bought something and then I can like reach out. Oh, hey. And I do have product here, and then I have my book here. These things, very few people are going to actually do anything with this stuff, but it just kind of gets them more into your world. Ideally, what I would do is I would get rid of all of this.
Okay.
And I would just have an email opt-in, like get your, the toxin that came to dinner, and here in exchange for their email, so I can grow my.
Got it.
So that's the best case scenario, is actually just having an opt-in page.
Okay.
Which I do train on. And so, most of the stuff I have is just like inspiration, like basically mindset stuff. This is mindset.
Right.
This is mindset.
Right.
This is a fundraiser for Stephanie. But a lot of the stuff is like mindset.
Right.
And like right now I've been promoting this course that I created, but everything else, like all my videos are spiritual mindset as well as business mindset. And then occasionally you have like a promotion for like, here's the winter promotion.
Right.
And this is like a reel that just talks about the winter reset. And so right now we're doing fall reset.
Right.
I have testimonials sometimes up here. I've launched several programs, so there's a lot of stuff in here. But if you were going to go into here, like this one just talks about money. benefits of money. So I try to help people overcome some of their like money.
Right. Right.
So,
Because you exist.
so anyway, I am, stop making sense. There's nothing sense about following your deepest inner knowing. See, and then
Mhm.
on the side, I go in and I talk about what it takes to be a leader.
Right.
And then I have, you never want to have a whole bunch of these. 3 to 5 is max. 3 to
Okay.
5 hashtags
Okay.
on every post.
Okay.
Because if you have too many hashtags, then you get penalized. They're like, oh, she's trying to sell something, so we're not gonna.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, this has a lot of followers. This has like basically this many posts. So the fewer posts it has, like the better.
Okay.
Because if you have a hashtag with too many posts, then it's just gonna get lost in the mix. There'll be so many posts coming in, no one very
Got
few
it.
people- Yeah.
Got it.
You can follow, some people follow hashtags too. So if you have a hashtag, sorry, I lost the thing that I was actually showing you that had
No
the
problem.
that business I was trying to show you. Anyway, here. So I'm looking at the hashtags here.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're typing in hashtags, it'll tell you how many followers it has. You want to choose something that's like 100,000 followers, 75,000 followers, 25,000 followers, and occasionally anywhere between just always under 1 million followers.
Okay.
If you do have one that's 1 million, this one's like 8 million. Then I might
Okay.
have, this one's probably like 200 million or sorry, 200,000. And then this one's probably, 20,000. So I make sure a large one and then going all the way medium and then to small and then to like, this might be like, I don't know, who knows, maybe there's only like 50,000 with this one. So
Right.
I want to make sure that I have, a variety.
Right.
Oh my God.
What happened?
I just realized I never responded to these. I hate when like I post something and
I
like I
know.
don't have any responses.
Yeah.
So yeah, and just make sure you always respond to everyone. And the more emojis
Yeah.
you use, the better.
Yeah.
But yeah, I made this post and then I didn't even deal with the follow-up. Like people said stuff and I didn't even like,
Right.
it's not good.
Yeah, which is a large reason why I haven't really been on social media because I knew I didn't have the time to, and I was like, which is the reason why I waited. Like, so that's why maybe today, yeah, it's gonna be today because I'm gonna do my reel. That's why I was telling you I'm gonna do a birthday thank you and then tell people this is my focus and and that whole thing. I've been just resetting and just kind of share gratitude. But I'm not going to say, like I said, anything about the business in that case. And then I'll do a different reel tomorrow. And then that reel, I'll invite people to come. So what about, so tomorrow, so today I already told you what my reel is going to say. Then tomorrow, since I'll have the Sunday Zoom set up, would you recommend telling them to reach out to me?
Yeah, always have a call to action.
Okay.
Something.
Okay.
Yeah, hey, reach out if you're curious about this or if you like to have a conversation, whatever, depending on what you're saying.
Okay.
Reach out if you'd like to know more, or reach out if you'd like to know what I'm doing.
Awesome. Will do. I'm like so
So we
glad
have
we
your
got-
sets. We have your like
Yes.
dates. This is so exciting. So let's post in our little group. Where's our group message?
And then I'm gonna text the 3 and ask them to confirm the time. That way I can start setting that as our exact time. But right now you have it in as 4 your time.
Yeah, Stacy's Zoom, 2 launches.
Yeah, so Sunday is 4 your time, which will be
Sunday 4 PST. Which is you guys are in 6 CST.
That'll be 6. And I'm just gonna confirm with my 3 because I just want to make sure I have them on for sure.
And then the following Saturday,
We did
the following
10.
Saturday, okay. Which is 12 CT. Is that a good time?
Yep, that's a good time. That or 1.
Okay, cool.
Probably one is probably gonna be better than noon on Saturday, the 23rd CST, which will be 11 your time.
Yeah. Okay.
Awesome.
Any questions? You're doing great. I'm so excited for you.
Thank you. Nope, I'm
Oh.
all set. Uh-huh.
You know about our Core 4 nutrition group? This is really important. I just realized it's like probably one of the most important things. So on
No.
Facebook, if someone responds to your post and they're interested and they want to know more, another thing you can do is invite them to join the Core 4 group.
Okay.
So if you go to Facebook and you type in Core 4 Nutrition,
Okay.
should have been invited to this group. I don't know if they've invited you,
I
but
think they might have because I've been getting some notifications, but I didn't pay attention to what.
you can do a search for anything in this group and make a post.
Okay.
I mean, sorry, and like comment. So let's do a search for diabetes, for instance.
Okay.
If I do for search for diabetes, all these stories about diabetes are going to come up. So you can start tagging people in this story. You can tag them in this story. You can tag them in this. These are all. This is my aunt, my aunt's best friend. This is my friend Carl. Me interviewing him. These are all interviews. So there's like tons of stuff to tag people in about diabetes.
Oh yeah, my cousin, which is one of them that I'm gonna be having start. She's battling diabetes too, and she is frustrated. So she's one I'll be tagging in this for sure.
Okay, cool. So invite them to the group first, and then once they've accepted, then you can tag. You can't tag until they've accepted. So you just kind of have to check in on them. Did you accept your tag? I mean, did you accept? Did you join the group? Did you join the group?
Right.
Yes. Okay, I'm going to tag you in some stuff.
Awesome.
And
Awesome.
some inspiring stories or whatnot.
Fantastic.
Okay, see if you're able, if you're in that group. Do you want to double check?
Yeah, let me check. Let me see here. Mhm. 4. And is 4 spelled out?
No, the number 4.
Okay. I was gonna say if it's spelled out, I'm not in it. Oh, I just got an email from Purium saying that my order just shipped. Woohoo! So let me. So Core 4 is coming up as. I don't see it. What's it say on? Is there a picture? What's the picture like?
It's a picture of green and here. You have to be invited into the group. Let me just tell Kristen to invite you into the group.
Okay. Does it say Better You? No, that's Better You in 2022.
I think I can actually send this to you. Let me just see. Oh, here. Just send you the link.
Okay.
In our little group thread. Let's see. Oh, that says Stacy Cassidy. That's not what I was trying to do. Okay, see if this takes you there. See if you're.
Awesome. Perfect. Let me see. This content is unavailable at the moment, so probably because I'm not in the group. Is it the core four? Let me see. I'm trying to. That's- Yeah, it doesn't let me access it because I don't have access to the group. Can you go into the group and invite me from there? Add me as a member?
So is it not, it says you're not a member?
No, when I clicked on the link, it says the content isn't available, but I'm saying it's probably saying that because I'm not in the group.
Oh, it shouldn't be private, but it might be. So let me just see real quick. Let me see.
I'll send you a screenshot of what the.
Let me try this. I think there's a, let me try to invite you with a link. Let me see. Invite
Okay.
you. Okay, this will be expired out after a certain number of days, it says, but I think this is an invite link, so try that one.
I'm gonna just click on it now as soon as I get it. Okay. Nope, I'm still getting the content. I'm gonna text you. I'm gonna show you what I'm
You have
getting.
to be invited. Since I'm not friends with you, I can't invite you.
Oh, got you. Got you. I see. Okay, Michelle will probably see it. Is Michelle in there?
She should be, yeah.
Okay. One of them will eventually see it, and I'll just make sure that I get in there today. Because I haven't even updated. I used to do Legal Shield years ago. That's still on my Facebook profile. I gotta update all of that. Like I gotta literally do a whole cleanup on my social media as far as bios.
Mhm.
Okay, I gotta take my dad his car. So we will finish up on text.
Okay.
Awesome. So I'll make sure and I'll let you know once I'm inside there so that you know.
Okay, cool.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much for this. I'm so excited.
Yay, you're all set
Okay.
up. So
Okay.
remember, like, this is a page of Inspire, right? This is step
Yeah.
2, Inspire with stories. So these are all the
Right.
places you get stories. And if you go to, if you even go to, even on Instagram, if you do a search for hashtag #Core4 launch,
Okay.
you'll also get stories.
Okay. Perfect. Yep. I will be sharing the stories out. I'll be talking to a bunch of people anyhow. Like I
Yay.
always talk to people.
Good, I know, so awesome. And so once you get them to that stage and they're
Mhm.
inspired, you say, let me introduce you to the person who got me started, and
Yep.
just say, may I send a 3-way text?
Awesome.
Mind if I send a text? And then they say, sure. And then you send me, them, or me, or Kristen, probably.
Okay.
Send
Yeah.
a message with Kristen and say, hey, Kristen, this is my friend Angela.
Okay.
Angela, this is Kristen. Kristen's interested in the products. When can we have, if Kristen's interested in the cleanse, when are you free to have a call?
Awesome.
And then,
Awesome.
then she'll
Awesome.
just say, great, yeah, let's all get on a call at such and such time.
Perfect.
If it's not available, I'll do it. Okay.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome.
Yay.
Awesome.
Okay,
So
good.
excited.
All right, honey, enjoy your
Okay.
day, and I'll
You too.
see you Sunday real soon.
Yes. See you Sunday. Thank you.
Take care. God
Bye-bye.
bless.
God bless you too.
Thank you.